Hi guys, welcome back to another video this week. Before I start this video, I have a few things that I kind of want to say. One, I'm sorry if you can hear someone speaking in the background. I live with my boyfriend and he's on a phone for a meeting. Second of all, my eyebrows are really messed up and look really cracked out, and that is because I got them microbladed, so don't judge me. Alright guys, so today what I'm going to be sharing with you is how I set up my lash station. So I am a home-based lash technician, so a lot of the times I have to put away my bed and kind of put things in the closet if I'm not going to have a lot of clients. Just like kind of how I'm doing right now during this lockdown. So I live in Toronto, Ontario, and basically we are in our second lockdown, so I have been jobless, which has been driving me nuts, but I've had to put my bed away because I'm not going to be lashing for a while and it just doesn't make sense to keep it out. But I decided that I want to show you guys the process that I go through. So it's not really the prepping of the lashes, it's more of the pre-prep before the client gets here and what I do to prepare for my clients. This just makes the process a lot easier, it's a lot more efficient, and when the client gets here, she can just sit down or lie down and kind of get started right away without any hesitation and without me scrambling to get what I need. I have everything laid out. So first I'm going to show you how I set things up and how I set the certain mood for my business. So just quickly I'm going to show you what the space looks like right now. So it's basically just an empty space. This is what my place looks like. So usually we have a dining room table right here, but I was making some resin projects. So everything's moved over there and we just have some chairs here. And we usually keep this space kind of open. If you can see, it's a pretty open space, but it's actually perfect. And there's my lash bed and my computer. So my place is a little messy at the moment, but we're in lockdown, so that's what it is. So I'm gonna start and show you guys the process of setting everything up.
Sunday morning, waking up with you. We got no plans, we got nothing to do. You tell me you love me, I go start the coffee. Sunday morning.
So one thing that I want to just point out is that I always have clean blankets and a clean pillowcase that I keep in my laundry room, and as soon as I'm finished with the client, I put it right away into the dryer because, especially during COVID right now, I just want to be sanitary as possible. Just want to put that in there.
When you see me at my worst, try to make me feel my best. This love, we just can't deny it. You know all the ways I like it. You holding me, tangled up in these sheets. Holding you, holding me, easy love.
Okay, so as you can see, this is kind of my setup. I'm sorry if the lighting on me is a little weird, but that's just because this is how I like to set everything up to create a really relaxing space. So basically it's dark in here. I shut all the lights off, as you can see, and I got these twinkling lights from Amazon. They're about like 20 bucks. And then I have kind of like this cute little moon lamp that I put on the side, and then I sometimes put incense on, but today I think I might go with a candle instead. You know, sometimes I like to add a little bit of a very comforting atmosphere, so adding scents to it really allows your client to relax. And then I also put on some jazz on the TV, and I just kind of let it play. I don't know if I'm gonna get copyrighted for it, so I'm not gonna play it right now, but usually I just pull up YouTube, so it allows the client to just kind of decompress and fall asleep while I lash them. Video reasons, I'm gonna turn on the lights, but usually they are off. I just went down and wiped down everything with a medical grade disinfectant. I use preempt wipes, and usually I actually do the sanitization process after my clients leave, but sometimes if I see that there's dust, which there is because I haven't lashed in a while because of my lockdown, I'm just gonna give everything like one good sanitization, because I really just am very weird about cleanliness. And also my mom said to me once that if you go into any parlors, always look at the corners of the floor. You can tell how clean a business is by the environment that they're working in. So, you know, it's not just about their working space directly, it's everything. Okay, so this here is my lash tray. So this has everything that I need in one area. So I keep everything in here. This is my lash box. This is where I have everything, to wands, to under eye pads. The gel pads are here. And then I have like a little thing here of like the mini Q-tips. I have spoolies, and then I have my glue rings in here. Then there's also another compartment that goes on top of here, which was where I keep all my tweezers and my pens, just in case I need to use them. But I want to keep all my tweezers safe, so I keep them, after I clean them, I put them right in here, right back into their protective cases. And so, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have tape here. So I use the NextCare tape, which is medical grade tape, so that it doesn't hurt when you're peeling them off. So before my client comes, I always rip up tape. This is so that I'm prepared and I'm ready for when my client's about to come and get their lashes done. I don't have to sit here ripping up tape. I also have my pads here, my glue box. If you guys have trouble with your adhesive, I really recommend getting one of these airtight mason jars. They also have other airtight type of jars as well, but this one is super tight. Like, it's a little bit of a mission to open and close, but I realized that it has definitely kept all my adhesives very, very intact. I also always have hand sanitizer on my tray, or my cart, sorry, because with COVID going on right now, it is so important to be sanitary. I wait till my client is lying down, then I sanitize so that they can hear and smell that I am being clean. I also let my clients have some hand sanitizer if they would like. I also, on my lash guard, have some pre-mades. If I'm running out of time, I couldn't use these. However, I try to stay away from pre-mades because I've noticed that the retention isn't the greatest. And that's just my personal opinion. I'm not too sure. Maybe there's other people who have found that it works well. You guys, so basically, this is my lash adhesive shaker. This has saved a lot of time while I'm lashing. So rather than sitting there and shaking my glue for, you know, 60 seconds, I can do it for 15, and it's electronic. It just turns on, you stick the glue at the top here and it shakes. Love it, like probably my best purchase. I have my marble tile that I got from my training course that I still use to this day. I have my nano mister that I love. This helps polymerize the lash adhesive from the inside out, and it allows the lashes to kind of cure faster. I also have a dental mirror. This is great for seeing the lash line from the bottom view. I like to see this to see how full it is on certain areas and if there any other areas need more tweaking. I have my lip gloss wands. I use these for prepping the lashes, so either if it's a lash bath or primer, or usually what I do is lash bath and then I use these two for water. I also have little mini scissors. I can use these for countless things, so this more like for whatever I need it for, but I keep it sanitized as well. So basically what I do to prep is that I get my tray, and I like to organize everything on this tray so that it's easy to grab. So I always grab two little fiberless cotton pads. These are the best. I buy packs of them off of Amazon. I put my mirror on the tray as well. And then I get a spoolie from my lash box. I actually grabbed multiple glue rings just because sometimes I have to go through a few glue rings. And then I want to get my gel pad onto the tray as well. And then usually I use these tiny ones to take the lashes out from underneath the tape. But other than that, I haven't really found like a really good use for them yet. Okay, and I think that's about it. So then with this lash box thing, I put it back in here like this. I put this like this. And so I like to be able to work efficiently and quickly while I'm doing all of this lashing on my clients, and I don't want to waste any time, basically. So everything needs to be accessible. So I keep my cotton pads here, even though I have one there. I keep my nano mister here. I also have to go get my fan. So I actually use these for myself as well, so that's why it's not here all the time. But I have my lash soap that I will keep up here as well. And then my fan will be up here as well. And so that this way while I'm working, it's easy to grab. Then I will also have my lash adhesive up here as well, because that is something I also need to have. So usually while I'm working though, I might rearrange it because I just know what I need and what I don't in that moment. But this is how I usually like to have it. I put my tray here. Also, if you guys don't have a hydrometer, it tells you the humidity in the room. I would highly recommend getting one, just because sometimes when I don't know why my lash glue is too sticky and it's like not drying fast enough, or if it's drying too fast, these guys usually help me out. Okay, and then I put my shaker here. So this is one thing that I think is really important in your consultation when you're asking your client what they want. Try to really like ask them, and if they're returning clients, you already know the lengths that they go through, but when you ask them prior and you know what they want, if you need to write it down, go ahead. But usually I like to prep my tile before the client arrives, so again, I'm not wasting any time. And that used to be a really big issue for me when I would be a client and I'd go and try to get my lashes done. I felt like I was sitting there while my lash tech was trying to figure out what sizes that she needed and what lengths, and I just don't have time for that. I think that, you know, once she comes here, she should just lie down and let's get started right away, right? So I have my lashes all organized in these boxes, and I labeled them. Yes, I painted them. I don't think that these need to be too aesthetically pleasing. I really just needed something to organize them in a way that was easy to find and really easy to just kind of grab if I needed it as well. And then I would keep the boxes next to me so that while I am lashing, if I need to grab a size right away, it's just right there and then I can grab it. And then I also have a pillow for the back of my chair to keep my posture upright. And yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, and I also wear a mask usually when I am lashing, especially during COVID, but sometimes I didn't prior to that. But there's a weird feeling that I get when I'm lashing that I feel like I'm breathing on their face, which makes me uncomfortable. So I think even after COVID, I will be using a mask still. So if there's anything that you can do beforehand to save yourself time, do it, because you want to be the most efficient lash tech, because lashing in general takes a long time and you want to be on it with everything that you are going to be doing when it comes to lashing. So that's basically about it. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you want any tips on anything, please let me know as well. And I'm now going to show you the finished look of everything once I am set up and ready for my client.
Hey, hey, hey. Yeah. Listen to me carefully. These hips are scared of me, don't wanna be compared to me. Failure is rare to me, your man pull up my chair for me. He wanna marry me, my haters give me clarity and popularity. I'm still fucking